Carnivore Christmas cookies, part 2. This time a fat bomb. Egg yolks, butter, and salt. And you know what? They taste like cheese. Welcome to my life as a carnivore. Welcome to another video about Christmas cookies carnivore style. I already made Christmas cookies white Christmas with fish. Of course, they're not sweet. Here is a link. So now today, I was thinking in Switzerland we have several very famous Christmas cookies, and one of them is Mailänderli. Mailänderli, actually very boring, just flour, sugar, butter, and egg yolks. That's it. So, of course, we don't want any sugar, we don't want any flour, so we have egg yolks and butter. Totally carnivore and totally delicious. So instead of sugar, we add some salt. Let's try that. Last time we made a protein bomb. This time we're gonna make a fat bomb. Let's start our fat bomb. I'm gonna use room temperature butter, one stick, that's 4 ounce, 113 grams. So you can use salted butter. I'm gonna use unsalted butter and salt it myself because then I know how much salt I use. I prefer that. I'm from Switzerland. We don't really have salted butter, so I'm not used to cook with salted butter. Maybe Switzerland has salted butter now. I don't know. Okay. It's totally room temperature. And now we're gonna add some egg yolks. I just washed my hands and I just dried them off a little bit. So if they still a bit wet, it's easier to separate. You want to keep the egg whites. I have several recipes for using the egg whites. You can also freeze them. You can also separate like this. But I feel you get more of the egg whites off with your hands. So if you haven't used salted butter, we want to add some salt if you want. This here is fine Himalayan pink salt. loosen up your dough. I've already done that. Then you want to cut out your stars or whatever form you want to use. If you have a part that got way too much kind of burn, don't throw it away. That tastes delicious, kind of crispy. Instead of putting the salt into the cookies, we could also put salt over the cookies. Looks like sugar sprinkles, but of course it's not. And because of the butter, they still very sticky, so the salt will stick to it. Also, we could use one of our kind of darker parts. We can just sprinkle over it for some color, but I actually like them totally yellow. So, and here for example I added Himalayan pink salt, and those are of course totally eggy and fatty, or fat bombs. They also look very nice as decorations on your steak or meatloaf or meat roast or whatever you're gonna have for dinner. So you can make them thick and fluffy, or you can also make them very thin, and this will be really cool to put in your bone broth, and they just swim on your bone broth. And of course also here we can add salt cured egg yolks. Recipe here. They're so good. So I am currently only eating beef, bison and lamb. So no butter, no egg yolks, but I made them for someone else of course, and they already tried it and they taste really good. And you know what? They kinda taste like cheese, believe it or not. And I totally believe that because, well, I haven't tried those, but I used to make other egg dishes when I used to eat eggs, and they kind of had like a cheesy flavor. Don't know why or how, but so delicious. So I already know when I'll be eating eggs again and butter, I want those. If you like what you see, subscribe. If not, just click me away. I'm gonna have some meat now. Here, this time, your fat bomb.